Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do something kind of interesting. Maybe I was the only one who thought this was interesting, but I wanted to show you what I use for like self-care and just everyday products that I use. The first item that I use is this cleanser, this Purifying Foaming Cleanser. And a lot of people do ask me how my skin is clean and how I get it to be so, I wouldn't say flawless, but I definitely say clear. So I use this in the shower if I'm running late or, I don't have time to wash my face for whatever reason. I just use this in the shower and wash my face very quickly with this. And I've always been kind of lazy at washing my face, so this actually does help. And I just keep it in the bathtub with me. And sometimes I will use it when I'm, when I come home from errands, I'll use this. The next item up is this Olay Super Serum. And I use this right after I do my cleanser. Sometimes I will use it for nighttime use, but they do have a specific night one available. And I use this sometimes when I want to hydrate my face. I've heard really great things about this, but I also just use it regularly, so sometimes I will run out of it. I tried the mini size and I actually liked it, and that's how I got hooked on this. Next item is this deodorant that I do use. I don't know why I use it. I've always used it, so this is kind of what I go with. Like I said, I'm not here to sponsor any products. This is just personally what I use and what works best for me. And I know there are different body types out there, so what works best for your body. This one I do use sometimes if I'm feeling sick or I think I caught something. I don't know if this actually works. I don't think there's any scientific research backed by this, but I use this when I'm feeling a little bit low on energy or I just need a boost. This is the kind of tea that I have in my tea drawer. I love this. It smells like vanilla and it's such a wonderful tea to wake up to. This is the brand that I use. I don't have the sugar scrub or the body scrub with me, but I use this golden vanilla for my bath time ritual. It's kind of I know that I clear my energy when I get into the bath because the water really helps me heal. I use this for my bath time and I love it because it's sparkly, and that's kind of why I got it. I love how it shimmers in the water, and so I've been using this ever since. I enjoy trying out new bath products and just experimenting, seeing what works, what doesn't. But I use this mainly for my bath as a bubble bath, and I know they do have actual bubble bath stuff out there, but I don't really use that. On the topic of baths, I use this Vanilla Comfort, and I actually got I think this is the biggest pack they have available, but I use I want to say 1 cup for my bath for each time I do it. And this is really great because this settles my system. And I have a tendency to have nightmares at night, so this calms me down instantly. These are my favorite perfumes. This one's the Sweetest Song. And then this one is, I don't know if it will focus, but this one is Sol de Janeiro, and it is, I don't know which number it is, but I will leave it above for you guys to check it out. This smells like vanilla and pistachio, cream. I really love this, and I use this sometimes for the summer or sometimes after my bath. Usually what I do is I'll take a very hot bath, and then after I'll get out and use some of this perfume and just settle into my night routine. This one is a recent find that I found. I don't know why, but I saw it online and then I wanted to try it, so I got it online and I saw that Walmart had it, so then I bought more of it. I really like this because it's a peeling jelly mask, and it's like a pink glittery one, and I use it a lot. Recently, I've been loving anything pink and glittery. This one is the Half Magic Pink Gloss. And I want to get the full size of this. I just haven't yet. And I use this when I go out for errands or I'm just in a mood. This one I've been using non-stop. And this one's the Kissing Jelly. I got this at Sephora. And honestly, I grab it every single day and I use it when I'm going out. I don't know, I love this size. And it smells like bubblegum. And it's actually, I think, called Bubblegum. Yeah, it's called Bubblegum. It's not focusing, but it's called Bubblegum and it's an oil gloss hybrid. So I've been using this every single day. And sometimes when I'm just chilling at home, I actually use it just to feel pretty. I don't know. I sometimes like to just chill and put on some makeup sometimes at home. Next item on this list is my sunscreen. So I saw this online too, and this is like a pink sunscreen, and I brought this to Universal with me and I use it every single day. It was like one I couldn't find in CVS, Walmart. They didn't have it, so I had to buy it online. This one smells like tangerines. I don't know why it smells like that, but it's cute. It's small and it's compact, so that's kind of why I got it for my Universal trip, and I usually used it on my face and like sometimes my arms and legs, but it was cute pick. Up next are these adorable face masks. I actually use this little cow one. This one's cute. And then I use this Disney one. I haven't tried either of these, but they look cute, so I wanted to get them to try them. As many of you have known, I went through top surgery, and this is what I use for my scars that I have on my chest. I can't really give like a review about this because I've been using this for a while now, but I'm not sure how to feel about it, but this is what I use. I wouldn't say that I recommend it or if I dislike it or if I like it. This is just what works best for me, so I've been just using this. I wish that I had the original packaging from my I think it's like Hot Pink or like Pink Glam. And I've been using this WaxUSA, and I think they're from Italy, or not WaxUSA, it's WaxUSA, and I think they're a company in Italy, or that's what they say online, and this photo does not do it justice, or this video doesn't, because it's actually sparkly blue and a lot deeper. I don't know how to feel about this because I didn't really like it. I mean, it was a nice color, but I love the pink one more, so I'm going to get more of the pink because that was the one that I really ended up liking. But yeah, I'm almost out of this and I need to get more waxing beads. As some of you may have seen, I bought a waxing heater, and I don't know how I feel about waxing. I actually really enjoy it. I didn't think I was going to like it at all, but I prefer it better than shaving. So this is kind of what I use. Up next, we have Tiger Balm. I joke that I'm not 30 yet. I joke that I'm not a 30-year-old, and it's funny because I always see those like jokes around, like when your back is hurting and stuff. So I actually use this when I am gaming, and I use it on my neck area, my spine, and shoulders sometimes, just to relieve the pain that I feel in those joint areas. And I've been using Tiger Balm for a very, very long time. I love it. It stinks, like it smells really bad, and I wouldn't go outside with this for doing errands, but when I get home after the bath or if my back's sore, I will use it. So I have this 2-pack here, but I actually have this little jar here, and I'm almost out of this one. So I saw this at Marshall's and I was like, I need this Tiger Balm. And sometimes when I go figure skating and my neck is really sore or something like that, I will put some on. And I will also use this. I joke about this, but it's not really funny. I use this when I have a headache or when I get like really bad cramps, stuff like that. I mean, it's just basic over-the-counter medicine. And you can find this at Walmart. They have this, but I just use Tire Balm and some Advil. I've been using it just in case like I get headaches, but I figured out why I keep having headaches recently, and it was because of the caffeine that I consumed. So, like I said, I live like a pretty interesting lifestyle, I guess. I don't drink or smoke, so it's very interesting to try to be around peers my same age range, because some of them are like partying and drinking and some of them are like smoking and stuff like that, but I'm not really in that category. Like I said, I try to take care of my health first and foremost. The next item on this list is my gaming control. This is my gaming controller. I use this when I play Outlast and any other games. I recently downloaded Cyberpunk 2077 and, well, just Cyberpunk. And I got both games from my laptop, but my laptop is struggling to play both Outlast and Cyberpunk, so I kind of have to stick with Outlast for now, but this is like my controller, and this is based on Chongyun. He was my first character, well, I think maybe a second character I got from Liwei from Genshin Impact, and I fell in love with his character design, so I got his controller. These wipes are great for just heading out the door. I use them a lot when I'm in a rush or I need to get out the door. And sometimes I will use these or I will use a combination of these wipes here. Like I said, you can find these at Marshall's, and they come in a pack of 40. I use this cucumber one, and I put these in my purse sometimes when I'm running out the door and I don't have time to wipe my face or wash it, but I will use these. This is not really a hack, but I thought I'd share this. So sometimes I will chew gum if I'm in the middle of gaming and I'm really stressed out, or if I'm anxious, I will chew gum. Or if I'm running out the door and forgot to brush my teeth casually, I will grab this. As for some of the self-care items that I didn't mention, I actually keep tons of plush toys with me in my bed. Like this one has a little stingray on it, and I really like this pastel one. I don't know if you guys saw the photos, but I got this one. And then I have this really big one that I absolutely love. I didn't show him when I was doing an unboxing, but he has a little pouch in the front, and I actually keep him next to me so that I can actually hug him if I'm watching a show. But I actually love this little guy. Since I'm away from my family and I'm no longer living near them as much, I'm kind of branching out, trying new things, and trying to find different ways to self-care. Sometimes it could be coloring or doing stickers, and like I said, none of this is childish. Most of it is just me healing my inner child, and lots of people do this. I think it's very self-soothing to have coping mechanisms that work best for you. So with that, I will leave you guys, and thank you for watching. I will see you loves later.